Hello friends, today we will discuss about the land disputes. As nowadays, or you can say that in lot of families, even in a private persons who are not related to each other, have their houses or lands adjoining to someone and related to which certain types of disputes related to land have been occurred. And nobody knows how to tackle with these things and whether what are our rights so we can protect our land or houses or agriculture land. So this session this session is not about a particular land or house. We have also concluded it in it agriculture lands, because due to the increase in the prices of other commodities, the rate of agriculture land have been raised. Now after that, where the things where the land will become more costly, someone nearer to their land try to grab their land maleficently. So in this session we will discuss about how to preserve our suit property, that is land, agriculture land, or houses. It also includes shops and extra. And in the comment section, if anyone wants to make or suggest me to kindly elaborate a specific property which comes in the immovable property, I can make a video on the other session. Now we are discussing on that point. If someone try to grab your land or shop or anything else, what you have to do? Because in most of the cases what people do, they give a legal notice to the other person that don't try to grab my land and anything else. So that person will become more conscious, and what he will do, he will file a caveat before the court. And what will be and in the shadow of the caveat, he will do the work forcibly, whatever he wants to do. He wants to grab the land, he make the whole or he change the existing position of that land and try to put it in or show to someone that it is in my possession, and in the result the owner of the land will be dispossessed from that property. So now, so legal notice is mandatory, but it is in certain things where the specific law has says that you have to give a legal notice to someone. And legal notice is mandatory where there is a eviction, someone have grabbed in your property and you want to kick him out of your property. On that property you need a legal notice. So as in before my this conversation, I have used a word caveat. What is caveat? Caveat is means if someone has afraid that someone will take a will take an order against me or restrain me from doing anything, he firstly go to the court, file a caveat in the court that if any case has been filed against me, then the court first has to hear me. After that he has to pronounce the order. So that is the meaning of the caveat. So what will happen when someone is trying to grab your property? What you have to do, you simply go to the court with the help of a lawyer, consult a lawyer and file a civil suit. If the property is in your possession and you do not want to dispossess from that property, then you have to file a civil suit of permanent property injunction. Means you have to permanently prohibit that person to interfere into the peaceful possession of your property. Okay. No, and other thing, after that, what will you have to do? You have to file that civil suit of permanent property injunction. Okay. And after that, you have to file a case before the learned district judge and put your grievance before the court, and the court will grant you stay order. Okay. He will pass a order of two types. Firstly, restrain someone to enter into the property. Another one is that a property which is in at that period in existing position should be remain like that, and no one make any construction or change the existing position of that land. In this way, the property of yourself has been saved by the court. Okay. After that, when you will file that case, the court will issue notice to the other side. The other party appear before the court. After that, he will file a written statement, and they both the parties will argue on the injunction, whether the court whether the order been passed during the filing of the case will be remained, or should be abolished. If if after that, what will happen after the argument? The court will ask the plaintiff, means the person who has filed the case, to lead his evidence. He has to put what he is saying in the plaint should be proved through an evidence. After the evidence, the other party will be cross-examine that witnesses. When the plaintiff has said that the witness from my side has been completed, then the court will grant to the other party to go out and produce his witnesses. After that, the witnesses has been if has been produced by him, the court will grant you to cross-examine that witnesses. After the sides have been produced their witnesses, the court will come into the final conclusion after hearing the final argument from both the parties, and he will come in the conclusion. So in this way, the permanent property injunction of a suit will be filed. And now we are coming, and this will be filed in this will be helpful in every dispute which is related to the land, houses, shops, and even the agriculture land. Now, the other question which our viewers have been mailed to me or given through me WhatsApp is that how will a joint property of a someone, or you can say how the legal heirs of a deceased person will get their share from the unpartitioned land. A land, suppose if a person has a 1000 square feet of land and he has two sons. After his death, he will after his death, both are his legal heirs and can inherit the property in equal amounts until there is a will, until there is a disinheritance deed. So when this thing will happen, and if any one of the son of the deceased person, whom we called co-sharer, wants to grab the whole of the property or trying to make a construction on that said property, that the front portion of the land will be will occupy him more, and the other side will be getting the less property of the front portion of the land. So what will he do? He simplified a civil suit of partition before the principal district judge if that is a land. You can say it is a commercial land or is a house, is a rent, so a shop. Then you have to file a case before the principal district judge and for the partition of the land, and even the court will grant the stay order on that the until the partition has not been made, you can go and file a, you have to, the property has been to be saved. But where there is agricultural land, the party has to one of the party or both of the party have to file a suit before the nearest tahsildar, who is the tahsil, who is the presiding officer of that area, for the partition of the lands. You simply file a application before him, he will partition the land. And if he will not do this, you can even go to the other, you can go to the financial commissioner, you can go to the divisional commissioner, and you can even directly approach to the high court for giving direction to the tahsildar to make the partition of the land. But that will happen only in the cases of agricultural land where there is not any type of construction. For protecting that land, you have to file a case in the civil court, because in most of the cases tahsildar will not give the stay order. So, but the court will immediately work on the grievance of the aggrieved party and give the order. And there are a lot of judgment of the Supreme Court and even the high courts that the suit of related to agricultural land can even be filed in the civil courts. He has a jurisdiction, but only to restrain some person. But the civil court cannot make a partition of the agricultural land. That power has been given to the tahsildar. But for the preservation of the property, the civil court has a power. Different high courts have different judgment, and even the Supreme Court has been given a judgment into it. Okay, so these are the things which we have occupy in this audio or video. So if we will discuss these things properly, it will take at least 2 and 3 hours to discuss on it. So if anyone has a land dispute related to the land, he can contact us and we will give him free legal advice on the first instance. So these are the things which we have tried to occupy in this video. If you have any query, you can directly give us a WhatsApp message or even call us. Both the numbers has been given to you. So for getting up to date related to these videos, or get up to date to get a free legal education, legal knowledge, how to tackle your cases, you simply call us, give the WhatsApp, give a message on the WhatsApp, and to get notification related to the latest video, you kindly subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.